This might be the most realistic Quest 3 game you'll ever play. It's hard to believe this isn't a travel video, but this is actually an experience in VR on the Quest 3. Look how detailed the rocks are. The plants actually move in the wind. Look over there. See the plant moving? You can see the ocean moving below you. The sun is shining. Birds flying. This is one of the most incredible VR experiences you can have if you want to travel the world, or even if you don't. This will blow your absolute mind. Not only is it just a static experience, though, you can actually walk around to some degree in these locations. Look at the foliage over there. You can see the water in the back all the way out to the horizon. This experience is actually called Brink Traveler, and there's a whole bunch of locations you can travel to. I'll put a link in the description for you. It's $14.99, but it's well worth the price, and they're like continuously updating this. There's just added so many locations just since it launched. But this isn't it. There's more to it. You could travel to different locations. I can actually go down to that beach down there. We're going to do that in just a second and look at that decaying boat down there. And you can also use your compass to get more information. You can scan different items and just see, like this talks about these islands, and you collect like postcards and it gives you information. If I had the voice on, it would actually read that to you and tell you about it, so you can actually learn stuff. Look at the lighting over here on the rocks, the sun shining over on this part of the rocks over here. That's the boundary you get as you get a little closer. You can actually take photos too, so I can hold my hands out like this, and when you do that, it brings up this camera. You can move around. Let's see if I want to take this photo here. You can set it where you want it. You can also zoom in and out, by the way, if you want to get a wider view. Then you just hit the button and it captures a photo. You can go in here and actually look at them if you want. Look at the shadowing even of what's underneath of the water down there, and little teeny white caps. Look at that over there. Look at that. And you can see where it's actually hitting the land. On top of that, you can actually use this watch here, and you can change the time. Oh, by the way, this is multiplayer. If you set up your avatar and all that stuff, you can actually invite friends to travel with you. But let's go to nighttime. Oh my goodness. I've never been to this location before. This is actually one that I've never done before at nighttime. Look at the water moving. Look at that. You can see the moon up there in the sky shining down across the water. And look at the stars. Absolutely incredible. It's unbelievable is what it is. Let's switch it back to daytime, though. And now we'll go down to the beach down there. This is how you travel to different locations. That'll bring us down to the beach. Oh, okay, here we go. Look at that. You can see the rocks and the sand. Oh, my goodness. Look how high up that is. That is crazy. Oh, look, there's some sort of rotting metal over there. And you've got this boat here. This looks so realistic. I can see the texture of the rusted metal of the boat. I wonder if I can get up close to it. I can, at least a little bit. There's the boundary there. Here you've got a Brink Traveler logo there on the side. You can walk out a little bit towards the water, see the water coming in. You can see the birds, the sky. It just looks look at that. You can actually see inside the boat a little bit. Looks unbelievable. Okay, we're going to go to some other locations, but before we do, I wanted to show you all the locations you can actually go to. This is the location bar. You can kind of either swipe or you can use the joystick and move. A lot of these have been in this for a while. This is the one we're currently at right now. We're going to check out the newest ones. Those are some of the most impressive. Plus, there's one that has had an update that's been remastered. But there is a ton here. Look at this. You can just go all over the place. All right, here we are in Spain. You can kind of see this, the Spain countryside here. This pillar over there. It's just kind of a grassy, dirt kind of area. This isn't the most impressive one that I've seen. You can still see a lot of cool stuff. Look at that. It actually has shadow from the plants moving on there. You can walk around a little bit, see some of the debris from this. Looks like there was a mudslide at one point in time. I think there's another area you can travel to right there. Let's go down to there. Still crazy looking, and it looks awesome at this place. It's just not quite as realistic looking. I mean, it probably is, but it's just not so interesting looking as, like, the top of a mountain or the ocean. This time we've gone to New Zealand, and this is freaking impressive. I've always wanted to go to New Zealand. This is like the mountains where you would imagine the Lord of the Rings taking place in New Zealand. Look at all the rocks here. There are actually some rocks you can interact with and pick up. Look, I just saw a snowflake. Look at that. There's snowflakes coming down. There's some things you could grab and interact with. I don't know if there's anything you can do that here with, but there are some locations you can throw the stuff off the edge of the cliff. Look at the ice down there and the water. You can see the rippling of the water and the reflections. Snowy Mountain looks amazing. Oh man, this is so cool. I wish there was more places that you could travel to in New Zealand. I think this is the only one. I would love to see the Lord of the Rings locations. Like, if they could do a pack of Lord of the Rings locations, that would be unbelievable. I would 100% travel to all of them and fawn over all of those locations. You can see the snow coming down. Look at the mountain up there. All right, this I do have to see at nighttime. Okay, look at the stars. I wonder if they map the stars in this based on the location so it actually looks like where you're going to be standing, the location. I don't know if they do that or not. It'd be cool if they did. I wouldn't be able to tell even if they did do that. But this location is fantastic. This experience is actually one of the best uses for it is just to be like, hey, you want to travel the world to someone that's never used VR, or even if they have, and then you're like, hey, look at this, and you're like, oh, here, look, this is New Zealand, or this is the Grand Canyon, or, you know, this is Iceland. Well, there's some birds flying over there. All right, let's travel to another new location. All right, here we are in Iceland now. You got some moss growing on the ground. And look at that, there's a rainbow going up there, and you can see the kind of the view of all the mountains. Again, a cool place to go, but not as visually interesting as some of the other ones. Still really cool, and it still looks awesome to be able to travel to, but not necessarily, oh, look, there's the sun over there. Not necessarily as visually interesting as, like, this is a double rainbow. Look, as New Zealand just was. There's another rainbow right there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there's an airplane flying up there. You'd actually see an airplane flying. Look at that. That's realistic. That's awesome. Okay, this is impressive with the sun going down over there and shining down across the water. We're in France now. Oh, look at that. There's a butterfly. There's a cross right there. You can see all the way down into the city down there. I don't know what city that is or where exactly we are, but it looks really cool. There should be another location. Look at all the birds flying down there. Yep, there's another location right there. Let's go to this island here. Whatever that... Oh, whoa, cool. Look at this. This is like a ruins of some sort of island. Wow, I've never been to a location like this in this. Look, you can see the birds flying right over your head. This is new for me. I don't think I've ever seen... Oh, look, pebbles. Can you grab those? Ah, there we go. See, that's what I was saying. You can... Look, there's... this is what I was saying. You can actually... Oh, you can probably grab these, too. Look at this. You can grab stuff and throw them. It's got real-time shadows from the sun. Look, there's the sun. Watch. There's real-time shadows from the rocks. My hands don't have them, but the rocks do. The sun looks really cool shining over here. Oh, look at that. There's like a harbor over there. There's the birds flying over there. That looks really cool. You can see the ocean moving. Let's see what it looks like at nighttime. Whoa, look at that. You can actually see all the lights lighting up. The shoreline. That is actually something I wasn't expecting and really cool. Ooh, I was going to mention that the moon was always full, but this time it's actually not quite full, which is actually a really cool little thing to throw in. There's some lights from the boats down there. You can see like the glow from the shoreline or the horizon line. That is cool that you can see all the lights from the shore. That is awesome. All right, we're actually in the U.S. now, in California. This is Red Rock State Park. Look, the sun's shining over there. This is really cool, too. I'm more likely to see this in real life. I've actually been to California. I have not been out of country besides Canada. So the likelihood of me seeing this is much higher, but it still looks crazy cool. I wonder if there's any other locations in this one. There's that. Okay, there's only one location. That's such a weird-looking rock, like, structure, isn't it? So strange. I see why it's called Red Rock Canyon. There's some red rocks there. Yeah, I don't think there is another location. There's those 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but there's no other locations. Looks really cool. There's one more place I'm gonna go, and we're gonna check out. It's a remastered version of an old place. Okay, here is the Wave, and it looks so weird. Doesn't the Wave look strange? Well, look at the water there. You can see reflections of the sky and some of the water. That's crazy. Yeah, this is there's some birds over there. The huge sun up there. Such a strange-looking rock formation. Now, I don't think I've ever been to these other locations. I'm pretty sure you can go to the pool, you can go to the canyon. Let's go to the pool. I think these are both added locations. I'm not 100% sure. Look, there's rocks. I think I can pick these up. Can I? Yep, there we go. More shadows. Let's throw those down there. Why is it called the pool? Oh, it's just the other side of that pool. Okay. All right, you can see kind of, there's birds down there. You can kind of see down into the canyon area. Now we'll go back to the Wave. Whoa, look at this. Look at all the footprints you can see. The sand. Oh, wow. Okay. That's really tight. That's really cool. You can actually take selfies in this if you're using multiplayer mode. So I hit this. Let's just do this random code here. We'll hit create. Okay, so that is connected us to a social. This is we're waiting for other people. That should also allow us to, let me see, camera, here we go. Spin it around. There we go. There's the, I can take selfies now. So this isn't the best location for a selfie. It's not the most dynamic looking, but it's kind of cool, I guess. There we go. We'll set this here, and we'll just hit 3, 2, 1. Hey there. There, we got a selfie now. Look at that. That's kind of cool, actually. All right, we've gone to this final location that I've showed before, one of my favorites of all time in this application in Iceland, and it looks so amazing. The sun looks so good, shining on the rocks, the pebbles. Look at that place right there. I want to get a selfie to end this. This is Brink Traveler. Let's come to the edge here. We're going to get a selfie with the waterfall back there. We'll zoom it in a little bit. There we go. We'll hit this button here. 3, 2, 1. Take a selfie. Are you serious? I can't even keep my eyes open in virtual reality. Well, there you go. That's Brink Traveler. I highly recommend checking it out at the link in the description. It's $14.99, and it is an amazing experience to share or even just to enjoy yourself. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more Quest 3 content. And as always, happy questing.